Okay, this is how you work out the problems on the exit card, periods 1, 4, and 6. So you can fast forward to the problems that you need to do corrections on, but this is going to be number 1. Okay, here we go. Alright, so the first step you would do in this problem is you would go inside the parentheses and you would do the 3 squared. So we would have 3 squared minus 4 divided by 2 minus 3 times the quantity 4 minus 9. Okay, step 2, I am going to do inside parentheses, 4 minus 9 is negative 5, so I have 3 squared minus 4 divided by 2 minus 3 times negative 5. Now I'm ready for the exponents because I've finished the p and PEMDAS for parentheses. I'm ready for this exponent, so I'm going to do 9 minus 4 divided by 2 minus 3 times negative 5. I'm now going to do multiplication left to right, multiplication division left to right. If you notice I have a division, so I'll do it first. So I have 9 minus 2 minus 3 times negative 5. I'm not going to do any addition subtraction. I've got to finish my multiplication division, so I'm going to do 3 times negative 5. 9 minus 2 minus negative 15. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15, and I haven't used that minus sign, so I have to bring them both down. Now I'm going to go left to right. I'm going to do subtraction. 9 minus 2 is 7, so I have 7 minus negative 15. Now I'm going to add the opposite, and I get the answer of 22. So number 1 on the exit card was 22. Okay, this is problem number 2 on the exit card. So what I would do first is I would go inside the parentheses, inside the brackets, and then inside the brackets I have to go inside the parentheses. So I have to do 2 squared first. So I have brackets 3 plus parentheses 16 divided by 4. That's the only step I should have done. Okay, I got to go inside the brackets again. I got to go inside the parentheses and do 16 divided by 4 is 4. So 3 plus 4 minus 5 squared plus 2 to the 4th. I have to finish inside my bracket, so I'm going to do 3 plus 4 is 7 minus 5 squared plus 2 to the 4th. Now I'm ready to do exponents. I'm not going to do 7 minus 5. I have to do the exponents. So I have 7 minus 25 plus 2 to the 4th. Now I'm going to do my other exponent. I have 7 minus 25, 2 to the 4th, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 16. Now I'm ready to do addition subtraction left to right. 7 minus 25 is negative 18 plus 16. My answer is negative 2. Number 2 on the exit card was negative 2. Okay, number 3 on the exit card. Here we go. We're going to do inside this parentheses first. Oops, I need to grab my pen. So we're going to do inside the parentheses. 5 minus 7 is negative 2. So 2 squared plus 3 times negative 2 minus 20 divided by 4 times negative 2. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, negative 2 minus 3. Inside this parentheses, I'm going to go ahead and do negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. So technically I did 2 steps right there, but I did the same kind of step. I did inside the parentheses. Okay, parentheses are now done, so I'm ready to do my exponents. So I'm going to do 2 squared, and I'm going to do negative 3 squared, nothing else. 2 squared is 4, so I have 4 plus 3 times negative 2 minus 20. Sorry, I copied that wrong. Divided by 4 times negative 2 minus 3. And then right here, negative 3 squared, negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Okay, now I'm ready to do multiplication division left to right, but I have to do one of them at a time. So I'm going to jump over to 3 times negative 2. So I have 4 plus negative 6. That's all I'm doing. Copy the rest of the problem down. Now I'm going to jump over. Do not do the multiplication. I got to do the division. So I have 4 plus negative 6 minus 20 divided by 5 is, or 20 divided by 4 is 5, times negative 2 minus 3 times 9. Okay, I still have multiplication, so I'm going to do 5 times negative 2. And I have 4 plus negative 6 minus, because I haven't used this minus right here, 5 times negative 2 is negative 10, so I have minus a negative, minus 3 times 9. I have another multiplication, so I have 4 plus negative 6 minus negative 10 minus 27. Now I'm ready to add, subtract. I have to go left to right. 4 plus negative 6 is negative 2. And then I have minus negative 10 minus 27. Now I'm going to go left to right, so I have to add the opposite. Negative 2 plus positive 10 is 8. And then 8 minus 27, add the negative, and I get negative 19 for number 3 on the exit card. Negative 19 for number 3. Okay, number 4 on the exit card. So now we're into the rational number section. So I'm going to first change negative 3 and 2/5 to an improper fraction. So I take 5 times 3 is 15, times 2 is 17 over 5. Whoops, I lost my pen. 17 over 5, and it's negative, so I need to make sure I have my negative. And then minus 7/3. My common denominator is 15, so I'm going to make this over 15, make sure it's negative. Minus, this is 15. So I have to multiply the first 5 by 3 to get 15. That's my dog you hear in the background. She's moaning. She's taking a nap. 17 times 3 is 51. 3 times 5 is 15. So 7 times 5 is 35. Now I'm going to add the opposite and follow my integer rules. Negative 51 plus negative 35. Same sign, add and keep the sign, so it's negative 86 over 15, and there's nothing I can do to that, so the answer is negative 86 over 15. Okay, number 5 on the exit card. We have negative 3/4 times negative 2/16 divided by negative 4/24. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to leave negative 3/4 alone. I'm going to change my mixed number, negative 2 and 1/6, to an improper fraction. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So I have 13 over 6, but because it's negative, I'm going to make sure I put the negative in the problem. And then I have divided by negative 4 over 24. Now, you can do this problem by taking negative 3/4 times 13, negative 13/6, and then divided by negative 4/24, or you can do the whole problem at once. Me, I like to do the whole thing. So negative 3/4 times negative 13/6. I'm going to change the division to multiplication, and I'm going to flip over the last fraction. Now I'm ready to see if I can simplify anything, which I can. I've got 6 goes into 24 4 times. Oops, not 24 times. How about erase that? And it would be 4 times. Sorry about that. And let's see here. I can cancel out this 4 and this 4. I could have done the bottom 4 and the top 4, but I'm done. So now I have 3 times 13 on top is 39. And I have a 4 in the bottom. Now look at your negatives. I have a negative times a negative. That's a positive. And then a positive times this negative is a negative. So it's negative 39/4. Or you could say there's 1, 2, 3 negatives. An odd amount of negatives is a negative. So negative 39 over 4 is your final answer on number 5 on the exit card. Alright, last problem on the exit card, number 6. Negative 5 and 3/7 plus 12 and 1/7. So I need to change my mixed numbers and proper fractions. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 5 times 7 is 35, plus 3 is 38. So I have 38 over 7. Then I put the negative on it, so the negative doesn't play a part when I actually change it to an improper fraction. Plus 7 times 12 is 84, plus 1 is 85. So I have 85 over 7. So now I've got the same denominators. I don't have to do anything. I have different signs on top. So I need to take 85 minus 38, and that is 47. So it's 47 over 7, and because the 85 is bigger than the 38, it's positive. My answer is 47 over 7. That's the final answer for the exit card, number 6, 47 sevenths.